Hey, how's it going everybody? So this is my video on how I built a wine bottle holder. So the first thing I did was cut everything to pieces here, and what you can see is I'm using a 1x4, which would be for the front and back panels, and then I ended up using a 2x4 for the sides going up and down, and I cut those to lengths and then we'll move on from there. So then once I cut all those pieces to size that I wanted, I ended up placing everything kind of differently. You can see the 2x4s are the side panels, and then the 1x4s are going to be the top and bottom, along with the front and back. So I screwed those in and got those placed correctly the way I wanted them. You see here me placing the front and back pieces of the 1x4s kind of where I wanted them. You can make them as long as you want or as tall as you want. This is just what the measurements that I thought would best fit. It'll hold about 4 bottles of wine, which is what I was kind of going for. So you can kind of see me placing the screws in here, taking a quick few measurements here and there. So just to be able to slide in and hold. So the 1x4 that goes above them is what the wine bottles will actually be sitting on, and you can see that I drilled that with a distance in there. It was about 1 inch wide width-wise. So here you can see me kind of referencing with the wine glass where I want these cutouts to be on the bottom. I ended up doing 4 slot cutouts, and I kind of went to the halfway point, and then I drilled a hole there. Then I ended up using the jigsaw to cut those out. I did not show that, but then I put pegs in the screw holes, and I ended up cutting all those out once they were dried. And that's just to cover up the screws so you don't see them. And here I am sanding it all down, and I ended up using the sander and also doing some hand sanding as well. So once I was done with the sanding, then I ended up blowing it all off and wiping it down with cloth. And then I chose gray to paint it. It looked pretty good. I had to do about 2 coats worth of spray paint, which turned out really well. And then towards the end here, you can see that I ended up adding this little hook here on the side, which I thought would look really good for the bottle opener that I also had. So here's the end product with my sister doing some cricketing for some wording on the front that turned out great. So thanks for watching, everybody.